So you would just come up to the machine with your RFID card, just hold it up to the key lock. It's going to say authorizing. You see it authorizes, the door can open. And then when you plug in, there's no power to this plug right now, so you cannot get injured in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
If your hands are wet or if a child comes and puts something in. It isn't until the door locks again and it says enable charge, lock door, energize. And at this point, it starts sending power to the vehicle, and it starts. The clock starts running, and you can see that it is charging.
Super. Block out the sun.
Yes, here. Try to get some shade on there.
So how many amps are being?
This particular unit is 110 with 15 amps.
15 amps. Okay.
Correct. And so we'll have another unit come when the J17 connector becomes available. Then we'll move to the 220 unit that's going to be able to give you 40 amps over the J17 connector. So we'll move into the next generation of vehicles.
Because they've been standardizing in uniform on a particular connector.
We have standardized here. Thank goodness. All of the major auto manufacturers have agreed that the J17 connectors will be the connector of choice, and it will give telecommunications. It will enable the vehicle to grid connectivity. The units are completely grid friendly. So when you choose to have a grid-friendly plan and you plug in your car at 5 o'clock, it doesn't start charging till the middle of the night, saving you a lot of money on your electricity.
Especially if you have about time of use, time of day use.
Exactly. So you can make the choice as the owner of the vehicle whether you want to have anytime charging or grid-friendly charging. And if you don't have your card, you forget your card, you just call the 800 number, and because of the network, they can remotely open the door and activate it for you so you can plug in.
Sounds great.
So
what are the charges then for this now? You had mentioned $35 a year for unlimited charging.
A month.
A month.
That's correct. So you have unlimited charging, anytime access. It's grid friendly for $35 a month, and you can stay 100% electric, charging everywhere you work and play for that price.
Okay.
And then you can not have to worry about the anxiety of do you run out of power and make it at home. Just pull over, have a cup of coffee, and recharge the car.
So about every hour of charging, you get maybe about 4 to 6 miles of additional distance.
You'll get additional distance based on whether it's a 220 charge or 110. This particular one is a 110 charge. So we anticipate that you should be able to get about another 5 to 10 miles of service after sitting here for about an hour having a nice lunch.
And if somebody isn't part of the network, what are the charges just for maybe a spot charge because they live out of town? And
an emergency, wow, we really need our to just sit here and power up completely is about $3.
$3.
They'll just call the 800 number. Someone will activate it, and they'll send them a text message to their phone when the car is completely charged. And at that point, they press the button, and the door will again re-energize, so they don't have to go through and call again. It's done automatically for them. The cord management also prevents electric theft because not only are we kind of securing the cord here, but we also secure it at the vehicle end because if the disconnect is done and the car and the cord is disconnected from the vehicle, it will stop dispensing energy, not allowing somebody else to plug in, and it will send you a text to your phone letting you know your session was interrupted. So you won't come back after 3 or 4 hours only to find that your car didn't charge. So from an ease and a reliability standpoint, it really solves a lot of problems for the EV driver.
And the EV driver provides the extension cord.
For this one, yes. For the 110, you'll bring your own cord and just plug in. It's a standard NEMA 515 outlet. The next generation will have the connector right on it, which will be the J17. So it'll be just like pulling into the gas station. Just pull the connector off and connect it to the vehicle.
Sounds great.
So.